Welcome to my home. My name is Smitty. It is album reaction time, and this is one I couldn't be more excited about. I have been waiting to get to this album, and that is Stiff Little Fingers, Inflammable Material from 1979. Previously reacted to 3 tunes, 2 of which are on this album, and have seriously become some of my favorite punk rock and roll songs of all time. And I'm pretty sure I may have felt that way before I got lyrical context. And now that I'm learning Irish and things Irish, I'm starting to pick that up too. So you add those 2 things and it just has become a huge favorite. So 16 songs, 1 hour, 3 minutes of rock and roll goodness, of what I can only assume will be. You guys, let's fucking roll. Now I'm trying to remember if it was, I think it was Alternative Ulster that I heard first, but we're kicking it off with Suspect Device. And what a way to kick off an album. Let's roll.
Inflammable material planted in my head. It's a suspect device, just a tooth of death. The solutions are the problems. They put up the wall. On each side, time to prime us. Ratio weekend, fuck all.
This might actually have been the first listen.
They play the games of power. They caught us on the back. They deal us to the bottom. But what do they put back? Don't believe them, don't believe them. Don't think them twice. You gotta suspect their eyes. They take away our freedom in the name of liberty. Why can't they all just clear up? Why can't they let us be? They make us feel indebted.
I want to get a good obligatory, at least one pause per song, just due to hopefully stave off any copyright issues. But man, I love this song so much. It is honestly, this Alternative Ulster and the other one that I listen to, which is escaping me right now, have just become regulars and constants in my rock and roll life, and I couldn't appreciate them more. Just wanted to get that out.
I say they're us from hell, and then they put us through it. It's time to blast the spell.
That fucking riff, that driving beat.
Don't believe them, don't think them twice. You gotta suspect them eyes.
And this fucking breakdown coming up still.
Don't believe them, don't
Man,
believe them. I try to
could have kept that going.
just take a look around you, and the bitterness is spite. Why can't we take over and try to put it right? Please don't believe us, don't believe us. Don't be bitten twice. You gotta suspect their eyes. We're a suspect of ice, and we do what we are told. But a suspect of ice, it's going on cold. I'm a suspect of ice, the other get confused.
Before we get into this last little rad ending, I'd just like to say when I do album reactions, I like to have some sort of like flow in between. That's my ultimate is like an album test, how each song flows into another one, album order. That shit's cool to me. So I'm really interested. So I like to hear the flow in from song to song.
We're a suspect of ice, and all the get confused. We're gonna blow up in the face.
Man, I was, because I know, I said I wanted to let it flow. I'm going to bring it back a little bit, but sometimes I got to get the words out. I said that I'd listened to this before, obviously, but I didn't know that there was a single version. I meant to look up the lyrics for this, which I'm going to do right now because it has this explicit lyrics. I don't remember where I fucking heard them before. What would the Bastards? I'd just like to see, oh, there's a fuck in there. That maybe never missed, or maybe never caught, rather. There was a fuck in there. Anyway, there's a single version on here, which I don't know that we'll listen to. We might skip that. Anyway, let's let it flow. Pardon me. State of emergency. Woo! Some nice channel things.
You're looking for something. Well, why could that be? You look for a hero. Now don't look at me. You're looking around yourself. There's nothing you can find. You look for solutions, but hate has made you blind. You keep looking around you for something that's in your mind. And you spend the last 10 years of your life in this emergency.
Man, I was saying I have to do a quick break to grab my glasses and check out band material while an album is going on, because I like to learn about the band as well. And I wasn't sure if there was somebody else on vocals. It sounded like somebody else, but there are a couple other people on vocals, so I'll give a shout out to the band. Jake Burns on vocals and guitar, Henry Clooney on guitar and vocals, Allie McMorty on bass and vocals, and Brian Falloon on drums. A couple other musical credits on there too that we may get to during the listen. Anyway, let's continue with State of Emergency. Hurry up.
So please just don't sit there. Let's try to break out from all the hatred, suspicion, and doubt.
That was the initial point that I was going to make when I paused it to grab my glasses, because I think they may have traded vocals in here. And the point of the story was that I was thinking how gnarly and the tone of this was, and how I know Northern Ireland is part of the UK. It had like a like this British punk rock sneer that I didn't hear necessarily before in Suspect Device. You know what I mean? Like fucking Sex Pistols, that similar sort of sneer. And I like that they're doing it. Was the point of that story? Shut up, Smith.
From all the hatred, suspicion, and doubt. Try to change your life, but it's no life at all. Try to break down the imaginary wall. And if you couldn't be bothered, well then, my friend, you'll fall. You'll spend all the rest of your life in this emergency.
And fun changes. So many like fun impact. God, just that too. Just so many fun impact moments and grooves that I don't necessarily hear with a lot of punk rock that I have heard throughout my life. Just so many cool little oomphs. It's a technical term. Woo. Man, so fun. Again, from back then. Whoa, here we are nowhere. I said I wanted to hear flow, and that was some pretty fun flow. Punk rock that I've heard from that era, late 70s, early 80s, didn't throw that much nuance and cool things in songs, man, and they just have a way. I think they have a way. Here we are, nowhere. Got a country vibe to it almost. don't hate on me too much. That had like a country rockabilly sort of like Buddy Holly vibe to it. Just that part, and I did bring it back a little bit. So
No, maybe that's where we belong.
yeah, sound like a little hoedown almost. Woo. And anytime you throw a little count in there, that's fun. A little more. Ha! Ha! Man, quick little ditty. Quick little country ditty. I'm just kidding. There was only a very limited amount of like rockabilly vibe to that, but that was really fun, really quick. All right, throwing little things and just do a quick little thing. That was redundant. Wasted life.
I could be a soldier, go out there and fight to save this land. Be a people soldier, paramilitary gun in hand. I won't be a soldier, I won't take no orders from no one. Stop their fucking armies, killing isn't my idea of fun. And they wanna waste my life, they wanna waste my time, they wanna waste my life, and they stolen it away. I could be a hero, live and die for their important cause. A United Nation or an independent state with laws and rules and regulations that merely cause disturbances and wars. And that's what I hope on now, all thanks to the freedom-seeking hordes. And they wanna waste my life, they wanna waste my time, they wanna waste my life, and they stolen it away. I'm not gonna be taken.
Just imagine how this must have hit songs like this on this album, this band in particular, hit in 1979, specifically in fucking Belfast, man, in Northern Ireland. In Ireland, too. I mean, I'm wondering, please, any information on that, how this band was received in 1979 for the musical standpoint, if nothing else than, you know, the lyrical content and the protest aspect to that. I wonder how this fucking hit in 1979, man.
They said if I don't join, I just can't win. I've heard that story many times before, and every time I throw it out the door.
Woo!
Still they come up to me with a different name and same old face. I can see the connection with another time and another place. Now they ain't blonde hair or blue-eyed, but they think that they're a master race. They're nothing but blind fascists, but I'm tired of giving lives to waste. And they wanna waste my life, they wanna waste my time, they wanna waste my life, and they stolen it away. What they wanna do, they wanna waste my life, they wanna waste my time, they wanna waste my life, and they
Ooh! Ooh!
stolen.
Man, that bass right there in this channel, that left channel, is just doing some fun things, and I gravitate towards bass a lot, and that's why punk rock to me is one of the coolest things about it. Is just how prominent the bass is in so much of the punk rock that I love, and is doing some fun little twiddly things back there. Twiddly. Fuck yeah. Man, before it, I really want to get the flow in from song to song here, but man, just the way they amp up the ferocity and the intensity to add a little more layer to it as the song progresses and it gets into that peak like at the end. Fucking really well done, man. Let's get some flow. Ah! Ha ha! No more of that. Man, that's so rad. Again, obligatory pause. I did bring the lyrics up. I'm going to try to keep the lyrics up. I like to have them out because it's just so incendiary. Again, I always and try to listen to music from like a historical perspective, you know, what the musical environment was like when it came out, what the political, social environment was like when it came out. And there's no more just like wondering again how it was received. But I did, you know, just to get into the song a little bit more. And I don't listen usually with the lyrics up because they're distracting for me a lot of times. But I think I'm making a huge exception. Barbed wire love. Wait, did I skip that on accident? I did skip that on accident, you dumb son of a bitch. No more of that. Let's get back to where we were. I think it was right around here. Oh, yeah, where they were teasing us with solos. That was the other fucking thing I was going to make. Oh, like you were going to do solo, and we teased you. We can do whatever we want. Ha! Barbed wire love. Realizing what barbed wire love, looking at the lyrics, probably entails, where that's going. Didn't mean to give it such a lighthearted intro there. Barbed wire love, it's, got a totally different vibe. So many Irish stories that I know. I'm realizing this song is about World War II, and Ireland had a huge role in their country, of a huge role in World War I, that I've heard so many stories about from podcasts that I've listened to and things like that. So I'm pretty sure that's where we're at with this song.
I met you in no man's land. Across the wire, we were holding hands. Hearts a bubble in the rubble. It was love at farm side. Well, all you gave me is barbed wire love. All caught up in barbed wire love. Tangled up in barbed wire love. Throw my leg over barbed wire love. And barbed wire love snags my jeans. Barbed wire love. Barbed wire love. Barbed wire love. When I fell, it was awful nice. Caught when not suspecting vice. The night was ripe with wasteland life. You set my arm alight. All you
Unexpected. All of a sudden, it switched into Love Hurts. It sounds like it switched into Love Hurts from Nazareth, which I typically fucking hate. It's one of my most hated songs of all time. The song, not so much if it's country or the Everly Brothers, but when Nazareth does it, I'm like, shut the fuck up. But it had it switched into the Love Hurts vibe. Holy moly.
with wasteland life. You set my arm alight. All you give me is barbed wire love.
It's more doo-wop than Love Hurts, by the way, but
Tangled up in barbed wire love. Throw my leg over barbed wire love. Barbed wire love. Snatch my teeth.
man, what a way to fucking what's the word I'm looking for, man? What a way to polish up some really fucking terrible things. And they completely did it intentionally in this fucking old school just romantic version of I don't know necessarily, I guess, what they were trying to get at with it, but they did it successfully. And it's actually pretty captivating.
Bop, 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 wire love. Bop, 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 wire love. Bop, bop, bop,
Man.
bop, wire love. Bop, 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 wire love. Bop, wire love. Bop, wire love. Blasted by your booby traps, I felt the blow in both kneecaps. Your eyes did shine, your lips were fine. The device in your pants was out of sight. But nothing really matters because all you
I'm also realizing, and I should have brought this up earlier, that I'm realizing it's not about World War I. So there will probably be comments in the comment section saying there's not, because you didn't get that far into the video yet, and you're doing it real time. But you didn't give me a chance to correct myself. But I'm realizing it's not necessarily about World War I, but about the fucking hellscape that was Northern Ireland back then.
Shine, your lips were fine. The device in your pants is out of sight. But nothing really matters because all you get is barbed love. Barbed love.
Fuck yeah!
Barbed love. From a land of a barbed love. Barbed love. Like my cheeks. Barbed love.
Impact moments, man. Throw this on a playlist real quick before I fucking forget. There are so many highlights on this so far. Dud free so far. That's another testament to any good album. How many duds, and not fucking one so far. I'm gonna put that on a playlist real quick before I forget. Probably my Irish Radness playlist. That's what we're fucking going with. And I should say, talking about the Northern Ireland subject. Because when I do the Smitty Learns Irish pubcast, I'm going to hopefully, and this is the intent, to go to Northern Ireland and do these podcast interviews in pubs and talk about shit that's kind of still fucking happening in a way. I know there's not necessarily violence anymore. I know there's definitely fucking hard feelings. I don't live there. I don't know. I have an outsider's perspective. But when I say Ireland, for me in my head, it means it means the entire island. I'm going to go to Ireland. That's the whole, so I just kind of want to get that out there. When I say Ireland, I mean the whole of the island. Anyway, shut up, Smith. Whoa, look at the lyrics. Woo. I give protest songs a lot of fucking leeway. Bob Dylan, talk about dead Kennedys. When you're saying that word, I give a lot of leeway. That being said, white noise. And I'm putting those two fucking things together right away. And honestly, it's the same xenophobia. I'm looking at the lyrics like back then there is now. It's just in a different place, and it's different slurs, and it's different, kind of different slurs. It's more or less the same. It's fucking fascinating, you guys. Again, I'm learning shit Irish, and I listen to the Blind Boy podcast. I was introduced to that, thankfully, by an Irish person who was a follower and started shooting the shit with. And, he talks about, I've heard him mention this, and I've heard it mentioned in other things, but most fresh is when Blind Boy was talking about, when Irish people left for the United States for a number of reasons. A lot of Irish people ended up becoming racist because they're like, they were being treated worse than black people. And this is the short version. And then all of a sudden it became, you're white. Kind of fucking bullshit. You're okay. You're white. You're still Irish, but you're fucking white. So you're good, and that shit started to manifest in Ireland, I think. And then I don't know, there was some politician, or I can't remember the name, the historical figure, but he went into Parliament or wherever and said, look, motherfuckers, we're fighting the same fight. as those people. That's the same people that are fucking with you, and that's what I fucking wish. And I'm sorry to get political. This is what I fucking wish that followers of like Donald Trump would understand. It's the same fucking people, you know?
You ain't no Brits. Stick together, we'll be all white. Me and you, the only colors that we need. Red, white, and blue. Patties and morons, but they fit. Green sugar rabbit, thanks for this pick. Anything floss, baby, come fight and drink it. Ride along an old step, toe it out, shake it. Green walks, our face don't fit. Green walks, we ain't no Brits. And if you think I'm in a soldier, I should care. I was supposed to run out to see what I went there. Green walks, face don't fit. Green walks, we ain't no Brits. Green walks, grab 'em boys. Green walks. Turn up a white noise, turn up a white noise, turn up a white
Man.
noise.
What a fucking song. Like you end with some white noise. It's the reason this form of music was fucking invented, is for songs like that. Absolutely. I'm a firm believer that, especially when I see dipshits fucking saying whatever punk band, Rage Against the Machine, you name it, has gotten political like they weren't. That's what that fucking music's for. Breakout, man. Another. Just fucking right out of the gate. Man, what a start.
Ain't got no money, but I don't give a damn. 'Cause when I get it, spend it fast as I can. Ain't got no worries, at least none I can see. Gotta make a fast connection and I'll be free. I gotta break out and leave this life behind. Break out and see what I can find. At least I'm gonna try my luck. We don't really give a fuck. And I've gotta try, 'cause I gotta know if I'm a winner and a star of the show. 'Cause I'm routine for another day. Rules and regulations getting in my way. I gotta break out and leave this life behind. Break out and see what I can find. At least I'm gonna try my luck. We don't really give a fuck. And I won't let anyone put me down. I ain't gonna be nobody's clown. I won't be taken in by their promises, no.
Fucking bass.
I'm gonna try on my terms this time. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Why don't you try
So
it?
groovy.
You got nothing to lose. A boring job living from day to day. Do something different, try to break away. I gotta break out and leave this life behind. Break out and see what I can find. At least I'm gonna try my luck. We don't really give a fuck. I gotta break out and leave this life behind. Break out and see what I can find. At least I'm gonna try my luck, and don't really give a fuck.
I gotta say, let's get a quick obligatory pause in here before it ends in about 15 seconds, and I can get a good flow. I was just in such a groove for that song, really, for the entire time, just kind of looking at the lyrics. And punk rock has to be the most danceable form of rock and roll. Not even like pop punk, You know, again, with that, the prominence of the bass in punk rock cannot be fucking understated. It adds so much. That's why you see clips of like so many clips of like back in the fucking 70s and 80s. You know, it's not necessarily moshing going on as much as there is just fucking dancing because it's just such a groove. I'm really enjoying this shit.
My wind don't really give a fuck. Break out! Break out!
Hell yeah. Law and Order.
Everybody's down in the center of town. We're doing nothing wrong, we're only hanging around. And they put you up against the wall. Make loud my jokes just to make you feel small. Laugh at your appearance and the clothes you wear. Call that justice just isn't fair. I'm talking about the law and order.
Man,
They don't know what they are.
what I meant to say in the last song too that I'm really recognizing in here when they do that, there's a term for it musically that I don't know, but it's when in unison the fucking whole band is going bump 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 bump, just drums, bass, guitar. They're doing the same fucking accent, you know, and it was so noticeable and so impactful. This fucking album is super well produced as well, by the way. But so impactful and just the fucking damn. Not all bands can do that as effectively. Some try and it doesn't fucking sound right. Or it doesn't sound as impactful.
And they put you up against the wall. Make loud my jokes just to make you feel small. Laugh at your appearance and the clothes you wear. Call that justice just isn't fair. I'm talking about the law and order. They don't know what they are. Law and order. There's no justice in it, none. I had a friend who was elected by the law. Lifted and shifted and dumped on the floor. They treated him like shit. Kicked him in the head and then left when he bled. Back his face and pull his hair. All that justice just isn't fair. I'm talking about the law and order. They don't know what they are. Law and order. There's no justice in it, none. I'm not trying to say we're always right. No one's saying that it's black and white. All I'm saying is we don't agree. I don't think like you, don't think like me. I'll get out of there.
Hope you never do.
And that's the way to try and run this life. How they hold you down and keep you in line. You're just a pawn in that game. It doesn't matter that you ain't got a name. You're just a little punk, you know, they don't care. All that justice just isn't fair. I'm talking about the law and order. They don't know what they are. Law and order. There's no justice in the law and order. They don't know what they are. Law and order. There's no justice in the law and order. They don't know what they are.
Amping it up again towards the end of the song. Just fucking have a way.
There's no justice in it, none. The justice of God. It's our God.
Yeah. Rough trade. Woo. Woo. And that already is in the top. I mean, how many songs are on this? How many have we gone through already? We are on track 10. Couple left. By the way, I will say, Closed Groove, I think, is the official end of the album. I don't know if this is a expanded version, but there's the single version of Suspect Device and then Jake Burns interview. We're not going to listen to those. I'm sorry. But the 78 RPM, which may be a cover or B-side, I'm not sure. I will include that. That being said, I kind of forgot my original point, but it'll come back to me because that's just what happens. You know, sometimes it doesn't always come back to me. Oh, now I remember. This is the top 5 fucking Stiff Little Fingers song for me so far. Just that intro. Yeah. That fucking riff was awesome. And so far, we're in good company with this fucking song. Woo! Whoa! Man.
Why can't you tell us the truth?
Man, these guys don't give a fuck, and I love it. I love people that like to fuck up the establishment in whatever way, whether it be doing speeches, being a politician, being a pain in the ass, being a musician, an artist, you fucking name it, man. I love people that don't give a fuck and are going to say their truth in their way. And I love that it probably ruffled a lot of fucking feathers. Big fan.
Why can't you tell us the truth? Why can't you tell us the truth? Why can't you tell us the truth? Why did you lie to us? 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 Why did you tell us your lies?
Man, this is so fucking ferocious. This whole album, this band in particular, is such a ferociousness to them. And I think for me, as a band, especially like a band with there's bands that are political that I've described as ferocious, like Rage Against the Machine. There's bands that musically are ferocious, like Metallica, but musically and Rage Against the Machine musically as well, but ferocious, where it is just from the get-go is total fury. It's total rage. The music shows that. The lyrical content shows that. The attitude, the fucking punk rock attitude shows that. And my goodness, this needs to come back. This stuff needs to come back. Oh boy. I feel a sneeze coming out. I don't want to ruin a moment here. I feel like this song is going to be pretty gnarly, pretty heavy. Oh, it's an 8-minute jam. I'm really, well, you know what? This could be the perfect opportunity. We got good coffee going here. We got good legal marijuana coming here from Loom in the great state of Michigan. Thanks to have legal marijuana. This song is going to be fucking heavy, I'm pretty sure. So, better time like the present. Ugh. Ugh. Ah! Yeah, there are two guitar players.
Cause his son had been shot down in the street and died from a stray bullet. Woman on her head and cried. He comforted her with a passerby.
Holy shit. You guys, I don't know what's going to happen throughout the course of this 8 minutes. I am as clueless as you were when you first fucking listened to it, too. But what a... I don't want to say a welcome break. There's so many punk rock albums, I would say that, where it's... This band has not done the same vibe every song, so each song is refreshing. But so much punk rock, and when I say a welcome change, an unexpected welcome change, I didn't know I wanted to hear something different because I was so into what they were doing. 2 3-minute songs, just fucking doing some cool things within songs. But an 8-minute long, it sounds like it's, I don't know. It's my brain going real time, you guys. Plus a bowl.
Now she knows the new wages of sin is death. The gift of God is life. Oh, 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 oh. Johnny was a good man. Oh, yeah. Woman on the head and cried. 'Cause his son had been shot down in the street and died just because of the system. Woman on the head and cried. And comforted her, I was passing by, and I thought a woman cried. And she cried, oh, 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 oh. Johnny was a good man. He never did a thing wrong. Yeah.
Sound like they're influenced by the Clash a bit. I feel like the Clash may have been out before those guys, right? I don't want to go as far as to say proggy, but I mean, you know, they're not doing necessarily tempo changes. I'm not smart enough. I'm not a fucking musician. I don't really know when tempo changes are hearing. I'm like, oh, that's different. That's really all I know. But not proggy, but I mean, just sections and just drawing some things out, not smashing everything, all your cool ideas into 2 to 3 minutes. You know what I mean? And amping it up. I like that they're fucking slowing it down, giving us something a little bit different. I love bands showing that they're just capable of it, you know. I bet I don't want to say I don't want to assume. But a lot of times when punk rock fans, metal fans, you know, gravitate towards one fucking sound, and when you slow it down and do that, you're like, what are you doing? Go faster.
Take it down.
It's very clashy.
Johnny went out on a Saturday night. He never heard anybody, never started no barroom fight. Johnny never did nobody no wrong. He never hurt anybody, Johnny was a good man. Johnny was a good man. I tell ya, Johnny was a good man. Johnny was a good man.
Yeah. I was listening to that vocal line, that drawn out, yeah, that I'm not going to try to necessarily replay the whole thing again. But I was to the point where I was like, I could see how some people would, not me necessarily, but I got to the point where I was thinking, if somebody that didn't like punk rock or vocals like that, somebody that watches The Voice primarily or something, heard that, they'd be like, what the fuck is that? And I was just like, I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, I've about had enough of that. And I was like wondering how they were going to just get out of it. And sure enough, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
On the top floor flat in the middle of the night, there's a man with a rifle and Johnny in his sight. I said, oh, no, 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 no. We can't let that kind of thing happen here no more.
Also,
No.
I gotta say, whoever's writing fucking lyrics here, and I probably could and should, look that up, is, again, the lyrical quality as far as lyrical content is fucking fascinating and filled with fury like I talked about, but the vocal melodies and the way that it's formatted are super fucking well done, man. Let's see who wrote all these songs. All tracks composed by Jake Burns and Gordon Ogilvy, except where indicated. But I'm not necessarily sure who wrote lyrics, but doesn't matter. It's fucking rad. And oh my God, we're getting close to the end, you guys.
A single shot rings
Woo.
out in a Belfast night, and I said, oh, oh,
Wow. Man. Bong. Oh, yeah. Never had the lyrics up for this, though, even though I've listened to it probably 100 times by now. Alternative Ulster. This might be the first song, too. I have to go look. Man, those fucking vocals, that part, those vocals are some of the most rock and roll fucking vocals I've ever heard in my entire life. Just, I mean, the whole song, but there specifically, it just spits. There are songs which you can only deliver them, those lyrics, in a certain way. And like if that song was covered by anybody, I would be hard pressed to believe it if I didn't hear you do that same sort of, try to do that same oomph right there. Man, oh man. Man, dud free. This is the last song I think we're going to do in 78 RPM in a moment. Let me back that up. What's going on? What's going on? I'm one of those people that and this is probably one reason why I try to avoid lyrics, because whether I relate to them or not is kind of secondary. I mean, that's the ultimate you want, is relatability. But when a lyric ruins the moment, it's a lot of times that's why I don't. And this does not ruin the moment, but it is so counterintuitive to my being as a person. I'm the most early person I know of. I'm early to everything by a ridiculous amount of time. It's an illness. And punctuality is a waste of time. I'm looking ahead to that lyric and I'm like, that's one of those things where you have to detach your own feelings from the radness of the music, and I will. But they got to point to it, I'm sure. Be early.
Punctuality, waste of time. Now nostalgia is past its prime.
Yes, fun.
History's a thing of the past. Being first just cannot last. Beep beep, I'm an answering machine. I mean to say, I say what I mean. Beep beep, I've got very strong views. Plug in any loop tape you choose.
I don't know how to describe this song. It's the most Beatles thing I've heard from them for sure. Or just, is this the drummer singing? I'd have to look it up. Is this Ringo? It sounds like a Ringo Beatles tune in a way, musically. It's fucking interesting, though.
Being first just cannot last. Beep, beep, I'm an answering machine. I mean to say, I say what I mean. Beep, beep, I've got very strong views. Plug in any loop tape you choose. My one single fault is modesty. I'm changing my views consistently. Amnesia's something I try to forget. Who can't keep gambling, want to bet.
Great line.
Beep, beep, I'm an answering machine. I mean to say, I say what I mean. Beep, beep, I've got very strong views. Plug in any loop tape you choose.
Sounds like an Indian sort of thing, like a sitar sort of thing. Again, sounds like the most Beatles thing that I've heard from them. Did they have a Ravi Shankar phase? I don't know. This is interesting. I'm not. I am enjoying the shit out of it lyrically. I got to tell you, it's really great wordplay in there that I'm having a lot of fun with. Musically, I don't know how I'm feeling about it yet. I'm not calling it a dud, but I just don't know where this is going to go. That was kind of a rad little rip. Thought we might amp it up.
The case for racism is black and white. If you want world peace, you got to fight. Must do what you're told to be free. Think what you like if you agree with me. Beep, beep, I'm an answering machine. I mean to say, I say what I mean. Beep, beep, I've got very strong views. Plug in any loop tape you choose.
Ooh.
Speak whenever you hear this tone. 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 Scream 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 whenever you hear this tone. Scream
Man.
whenever you hear this.
God, I really just want to listen to that whole thing out and just fucking rip with it. Definitely, by the end of that sort of vocal delivery, I was like, okay, it's very fucking catchy. It took me a little bit to get through it. Again, I was digging it lyrically and digging the wordplay in it. But this fucking repetitive thing, I was like, I don't know how they're going to do this lyric with that. And very, very cool. And they're amping it up and doing some fun-ass things to close this record out, man.
You hear this tone. Speak whenever you hear this tone. Speak whenever you hear this tone. Speak whenever you hear this tone. Scream 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 whenever
Whoa.
you hear this tone. Scream whenever you hear this tone.
What is that? I thought there was some fucking alarm going off. Oh my God. I thought that was my phone. That wasn't my phone. What is there? Some fucking, did I get hacked? Thought that's what that was. Man, they came out of. All right. I'm ready for that.
Whenever you hear this tone. Scream 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 whenever you hear this tone.
Whoa. I love that my high ass was like, where is that? Fucking Man, what a song. What a band. I have to say I'm shocked, to tell you the truth. I did not think that this album was going to be this fucking good. And I kicking myself in the ass for thinking that. I didn't think it was going to suck. I was just thinking, I'm like, those two songs that I had heard were so good. And some of the best punk rock I have ever heard. I'm like, there's no way. And especially when I saw there's 16 tracks on this album on Spotify, but I think it's 13. Again, we're going to listen to what maybe the B-side or something. I'm not sure. Or a cover. I don't know. Anyway, 13 fucking songs of rock and roll greatness. I really, really feel like this. I got to fucking send this album to my brother and be like, you need to listen to this immediately. Wow. Fucking A. Let's do this last little one, 78 RPM, which again may be a cover. I don't know. It says Doug Bennett, Stiff Little Fingers, and Doug Bennett. Don't know who that is. Anyway, let's do this and then wrap her up.
69, it was fine. You said, but by 79, it's gonna be mine. I said.
Ugh.
70, 71, right it down. 72, we went through hell. 73 and 74, only gave us more. Bloody,
Can't believe this is their first fucking record.
but now it's here. On a year, gotta be 78. Revolution to minute 78. Revolution to minute 78. Revolution to minute now. 75, the same old jive. And Christ, won't you tell me when I'm still alive? 75,
And this is just as good too. I wonder. I have to look this up real quick because I'm curious if this is even a B-side. Again, I don't want to listen to the single version of Suspect Device in that 17-minute interview. Nothing. I might listen to it on my own time, but let's see. On the original, Closed Groove is the original ender on this album. Okay, 78 RPM doesn't necessarily say if that's a cover or an original from those guys. It very well may be. But now I know. Now we know. We learned things. This is good. It's like, man, this could have made the album too.
Exterminate up your mind, drove you blind, fed your brain, made it say it's 78. Revolution's a minute 78. Revolution's a minute 78. Revolution's a minute now.
I love the idea that everywhere there's 78 revolutions a minute.
Not tomorrow, do it now.
Fucking A, man. What a record. This is not just, I don't think this is just hyperbole. I've listened to a lot of rock and roll in my life. I kind of try to amateur study it, you know? When I say study it, listen to it a lot. Bands I love and bands I like to find, am interested in, I'll try to find out more information. But I'm an amateur fucking rock and roll historian, pretty much, man. And when I find a band that I know I would have loved musically anyway, and then again, when you add the lyrical context, just the way I'm getting into Irish, everything Irish, it just adds so much to it. You can be like, oh, okay, I understand why he's pissed off now. If you don't know shit about Ireland, you're gonna hear those songs and kind of get it, maybe, I guess. They're not very fucking subtle, you know. They lay it out there for you, but there's so much that's just going to go over your head. So you have those two elements, and it just fucking adds so much to it. Man, I think I want to hear more from that band. I think I'm going to hear more from that band in my own sort of way. I don't know. Maybe a reaction, and maybe another sort of review, album review. I'm not sure. But, man, please like this video and subscribe to the Smitty Learns Irish channel as well, because, you know, my love for Ireland only continues and grows and gets out of control there. So I'm out of here. Thank you so much for stopping in the Smit hole with me, and let's get the flock out of here.